everyone, it's me, Jennifer. A lot of people have been wondering why I have been making videos with posting them on YouTube instead of commenting on the forums. And the reason why I do that is because in real life and in virtual life, I would say it's hard for me to speak in general. So when I'm talking to a camera, it's almost like I'm talking to myself in a way. And writing and physically talking to people is very difficult either way. So it's a beautiful day outside. It's like 50-something degrees. I'm wearing my unicorn shirt. And I have my little doll here, Emerson. She's a welly wisher. I've been coloring out here. Let me just see if I could do like sort of a panoramic view. It might be difficult. I don't know if that just worked. So, what I'm trying to say is that it's difficult to explain my life. I can't really explain it too well. This video might be on unlisted or private, but I'm not entirely sure. Ever since the incidents have happened in my life many different times, my brain maybe blocked it out or something, I don't know. But mainly I've been trying to say that I haven't necessarily been hallucinating or deluding. I haven't necessarily been having mania or things like that. But I have been having times where these things try to pull me in, where they're not necessarily words or anything, try to pull me into this time where I was very vulnerable and hurt. And it's like they come out in the form of externally, so like coming out of my body. And I hid this for quite some time now, and I'm not sure what to do about talking to my doctor about it or anything, because a lot of people think that it's schizophrenic tendencies or bipolar with psychosis or something like that. I really personally think it might be a form of PTSD or just something random due to my medications that I had at the time. I was medicated for a long time. It's the same hospital with a lot of different medicines that were not for me. And previously I was in the hospital a while back, like maybe 4 months ago, and they did the same thing, except not with abusive in a way. It's just that they gave me all this medicine that didn't help me and just made it worse in a way until my doctor took me off. Took me off of it. And sometimes I really get nonverbal. Like, I don't talk to anyone at all. When I make, it's just that conversation, sometimes you have to make conversation. But other than that, I can be silent for hours and days. And I'm not sure if this is a shutdown or not, but it's difficult to explain. So, it's difficult. This is the first video I'm making, and I figured to make it cheery, I'll put it outside. And I want to make this video at home, but once I get an idea, I really have to make it out, otherwise I'm gonna forget it. So I remember originally I was on Wrong Planet. I was talking about writing my book and everything was so optimistic, and all of a sudden I got hospitalized and it turned to the worst. Being hurt and all that stuff. Medicated hurt. So I don't know if it's CPTSD or PTSD normally, or if it's some other form of mental illness or what it is, but I just want to know what to do to get rid of all this, to put my past behind me and get rid of all this stress and all this aggravation I've been through. And also, I've been trying to get into a program for work. This program, pre-vocational program where I live, said that this program where I live said I needed pre-vocational training, which is like a vocational rehab, but they only do it through the service, as I told you before, called the Office of People with Developmental Disabilities. Now, the Office of People with Developmental Disabilities is a very, I would say exclusive club in a way, because they only allow certain cases in, really, and you can't have a mix of things. You can only have a developmental disability. Sometimes people are dually diagnosed, but I'm not, in one of those cases they wouldn't let me go in because they would say one is more than the other, if you know what I mean. But it's very frustrating. That to deal with being hurt and then being hurt again and constantly being put down by these people. And they say I do need pre-vocational training. And I don't know where else to go if I need something and I get denied again through for the services. Basically, I don't know if you've ever seen any videos on YouTube about autism, invisible eyes videos, but basically independence benefits if you're in the UK, or disability if you're in the US, but it's a bit different from that. I can go into more detail if you want me to later on. Yeah, but I guess that's about it for now. If I want to add more, I'll probably add more later on. It was very nice making this video just to get stuff off my chest and make it probably private or unlisted, most likely unlisted so I can show it to you. Maybe even public, because people don't know really what I'm talking about, and sometimes I just post it on YouTube because if people can see public forums as well. So it's more of a thing where it's complicated, but okay, goodbye for now. Hey guys, I also wanted to mention, by the way, these are my sensory in a way, but Bluetooth headphones. I wanted to mention that these things are also internally, externally. They used to be only externally, in a way, in a sense, but I've been a lot better, but I hope that these things these things go away, because it's not very difficult for me to get services through this organization, especially if I talk to my doctor about it. And, because I've been through programs before through mental health, and it's not for me. Because I'm developmentally disabled, and it's difficult for someone with a developmental disability to go through all these programs that are not for them, for only people with mental illness. And even if I went to a dual diagnosis program with this place I've heard of has one, I don't think that would be for me either. I just think, I had a time where I was hurt, I never got to adjust to it. Now that somebody believes me, I get to adjust to it, and it's very complicated. So that's all I have for now. That's just what I wanted to add. So, thank you. Bye.